Welcome back to the channel. This is No Luck Trucking. I'm Matt. It's a new day, new load. Actually, it's the same day as the last one wrapped up. We're over at Whirlpool. We just picked up a preloaded trailer. It's a nice new trailer. All of the tires are the OEM tires that came on it, so it's pretty fresh inspection. It's nice. It's going to be a shame that we're going to drop it on the next load, but this is going to be a run through the night load, so we have until noon tomorrow, I believe, was the end of the appointment. But the people that unload get in at 4. So we're going to kind of run it straight through. It's 730 miles. And yeah, it's currently 2 p.m. So it's going to be late. We're going to be rolling in probably like 3:30, something like that. They do have overnight parking, and then hopefully we can catch a nap or something in the door or on their property, and then we can head over to the next pickup and go. But it's going to be a tight run. So there wasn't really any backing of note. I dropped the empty trailer a couple spots over, picked this one up. So no elaborate aerial footage or GoPro shot this time. You'll just have to imagine what a pretty easy straight line back looks like. And yeah, we got some lunch going as well. Some bratwursts are cooking, as you can hear. The cooking ASMR. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So I'm gonna drive the rest of my clock out, or well, I guess we're gonna switch in 200 miles. And then Liz will take over the rest, and yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Long day. We'll see. I mean, luckily I think we have a little bit of time on it, so we can take a nap if need be. But it's been a long day. We had a delivery at 5 in the morning this morning, and then a 5-hour deadhead down here. But we're here.
Didn't do an update when I first started driving earlier, and I instantly remembered as soon as I started driving. Don't even remember where we switched. It's kind of been one of those days, one of those team driving days where you wake up and you don't really know where you are. But I am now at a rest area on 70, just outside of Indianapolis. Got through there pretty easily, about 10 o'clock at night, so not too bad. We have 330 miles left. We're going to be getting there probably about 3:45 if everything goes well, maybe 4 a.m. if I stop to use the bathroom one last time before we get there. But it should be pretty good. Feeling good. Probably gonna hop in voice chat with a friend so he can keep me awake the rest of the night. Yeah, just trying to make it through, and then we can sleep when we get there. Alright, well, we are rolling up to the delivery. It's 4 a.m. I believe we were told that somebody would be here at 4 a.m. to unload us, but we will find out.
Turn left, then take the first left.
even though there are people here. But the receiving people, he said, come in at 6 a.m. It's currently 4. So I asked him where the best place to park out of the way would be, since he said he didn't have a door to put us in. He said back in the corner would be fine. Check back in about 6 and somebody could give us a door. So I guess I'll go down here and
turn right on
and
Solar Drive, then take the first right.
check back in a couple hours. I don't know. Really would have loved to just go ahead and get in a door. But we're here. We made it. Take a nap. Check back in later. Oh, might flip around. Let's.
Next to this truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Alright, Liz just ran in there. They gave us a door assignment of door 18. Oh man, we got a little bit of sleep. Still tired. So Liz says it's either gonna be really quick or it's gonna take a long time. She got conflicting messages. So we'll either be able to sleep in the door or we're gonna get unloaded quick and then get to a truck stop.
Turn right on Solar Drive, then take the first right.
Yeah, I guess we gotta open the doors and stuff too. Yeah, somebody was struggling to back in earlier while we were trying to sleep. It was pretty annoying, but had a backup beeper. Pretty close. Oh yeah, hey, we're right there. Just got to get the doors open now.
Well, that really wasn't too bad, all things considered. She seems to be having a crazy morning. There's a lot going on here. But honestly, once we got in the door, they unloaded us pretty quickly. Didn't have time for a second nap. But I will take it, so I'm going to get us to the closest rest area, and then we will sort our lives out, take a nap. So tired. But we don't pick up our next load till tomorrow, so that's okay.
Right. So, got that delivery done. So, kind of want to touch on something that we talked about on the live just a little bit of, you know, they're Just Trucking says, you know your worth and don't take cheap rates and stuff like that. But I think that's only like half of the battle. And most people miss the other half of know your value as well. So what I mean by that is, like, you could think that you're a $4 a mile truck and that's your worth, but when you're just pulling a standard drive-in with, you know, your normal aero truck, like, what value do you provide that sets you apart enough that you can get that $4 a mile load when the rate for that lane may be like $3 or $2, whatever, you know? So I'm a firm believer of, like, you have to know your value as well. So part of that is how you stand out apart from the rest of the drivers. So, you know, one of the big things that can do it is endorsements. You know, like we have Hazmat, we have Tanker, we have the TSA clearance, we have the TWIC cards. So those kind of things would help us stand out a little bit more, and we could get some loads, obviously, that people without the endorsements can't run legally. So that would set us apart a little bit. So I encourage everyone to get as many endorsements as you can. I think Hazmat is a really good one if you're interested in running that kind of stuff. I know there is a lot more risk involved, and you are a target for DOT to like pull you into the scales. Even if you're minding your own business, you can be super light. If you have placards on, you are a target. Especially if you have something obscure like the blue placard, which was dangerous when wet, you know, or any of the like explosives or anything like that. You're gonna get hassled, more or less. And then also another thing that sets you apart, that would add more value to your business and help the rates, would be the trailer type that you have. So as of right now, you know, we pull just a standard dry van, nothing special about it. Same thing that, you know, 5,000 other BCOs have and countless other people out on the spot market have. But we are working on, we would like to stand out a little bit more by having a lift gate or a logistics trailer. So that provides another selling point to the customer that not a lot of trucks are going to have access to. Provides some service, you know, so like lift gate stuff, you're typically unloading it, you know, you have a pallet jack, you run it to the edge of the trailer, drop it down on the lift, so you can deliver to a lot of the places that don't have docks or that normally don't get large truck shipments. So they pay a premium for that because there's not a lot of people that have access to that or that run OTR. Or a logistics trailer would be one that has lights and ramps, things like that, that say like shows or concerts and things like that, that they use that stuff to facilitate like loading. And it's kind of a requirement that you have lights and ramps, and it has to be specific ramps for like union gigs for the people that are loading it. So things like that also help you stand out to get those higher rates. And also the equipment that you carry on the truck. So kind of talking in the logistics stuff as well, like ramps, you know, if you have underbelly pans where you can hold ramps and pallet jacks and things like that. But also even simple things like the blankets or load bars instead of straps. There's a lot of loads that require like blankets, so that'll open you up to like the casino machines, like slot machines and things like that come out of Reno or go to Reno. Those usually require some large amount of blankets, like 10 to 20 blankets. Those are a little bit easier to get if you're not equipped with them, but at the same time you have to carry them on your truck. Those load bars take up a lot of room, so you kind of have to be like set up to carry that stuff as well. So those things you can get on the fly at a lot of the truck stops, but those only add a little bit of value, because like I said, you can get those after you have booked it. A lot of the truck stops sell it. There's supply places that sell it. Moving companies will typically sell this stuff as well. Harbor Freight even sells, I believe they sell the E-Track load bars, and I know they sell the blankets. So that stuff can add value to your business, but that's like the smallest of them. I really think that the trailer type and the endorsements, but also there's things of like your experience. So things like oversized loads and specialty you know, flatbed stuff, like over-dimensional, overweight, things like that. I would say experience in that realm would go far as well in providing some value to the company. I don't know a ton about that stuff, so I can't really speak on it in detail, but I know just having the knowledge and experience in doing that stuff would provide some value. So, you know, just kind of some thoughts that were kicking around. We discussed it a little bit on the live that we did last week, but I'm a firm believer in, like, you have to know your value, and like in this market, there's not a whole lot that you can do as just a normal business with a standard trailer. In this kind of market, you're just not needed enough, so your value is inherently low. Then you have to do the other things to kind of like set yourself apart, so like endorsements or the different group of trailers and things like that. So just something to think on. I mean, I'm sure some people will disagree, some people will agree, but either way, I think we're going to end this video here. You know, not a whole lot went on in the actual video itself, but it was a nice, efficient run. We got it picked up, got it delivered real quick, turned around, grabbed another load, got a little bit of sleep. That kind of wrecked us for the sleep, because I didn't get enough sleep that I could like drive through the rest of the day, but got enough sleep that I wasn't like delirious. It was kind of in the middle. It was a little rough, but you know, sometimes we got to do that, especially now. Yeah, I guess that would be another thing that us personally can provide more value is being a team. So that's not a service that a solo driver can really provide. 2 clocks, you know, if you need that quick turnaround on the loads, but that's also not a huge one either, because there are a lot of teams that are looking for team freight. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.